What's good, YouTube? It's Money Man coming at you on another video, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over how this new 2021 underground wave has successfully made its way into the mainstream, and it seems to be here to stay. All right, so let's get into it. So, as we all know, the 2021 underground wave that came about with the names such as Sofago, Yeat, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely. We had Jace, we had SSG Kobe, we had XYZ, Slum Sigs, all these people, right? All these people came up in this new resurgence of the underground back in 2021, right? And now in 2023, I'm pretty sure we all know it's been separated. We all know who made it out and who's, scratching out the surface or who's not gonna make it. And it's kind of been narrowed down to like a top three, right? We got Yeat, we got Lone, and we got Ken. The top three, 2 Opium members and Yeat, are kind of the biggest out of that huge 2021 wave that came about. And Yeat is easily the number one, right? And to think that in 2021, all these rappers were coming out to where they are now, it's insane, bro. The growth in 2 years has been so crazy. I just want to make a video about it because, Yeat has a #1 song, as we can see, what's right in front of my face. Yeat has a #1 song on the global Billboard 200. Yeat said #1 on Earth, Mars next. Just to think that Yeat, of all people, who was like, let's be honest, did anybody know who Yeat was 3 to 4 years ago, 2019, 2020? Did anybody know who Yeat was? He was essentially, like, let's be honest, he was irrelevant 3 to 4 years ago. To think now he has a song with Drake, which is crazy enough, Yeat and Drake on the same song. And then to think that Yeat has the biggest song on a Drake album, and then to add on top of that, Yeat carried Drake on his song, and then to add on top of that, they go #1, and Yeat and J. Cole are in competition together. Like, who would have ever predicted that, or just how does that even process in our mind? Yeat and J. Cole are in competition and mentioned in the same sentence together. That's insane, bro. Who would have ever predicted that Yeat would go #1 and he would be in the same competition as J. Cole? That's literally insane. Like, J. Cole, J. Cole is a top 3 undisputed GOAT of the rap scene for how many years? Like 10 to 15 years at least. He's been in the top 3, Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. And to think that Yeat, I'm not saying Yeat is entering that lane, but just him being in the same competition, battling for a #1, it's crazy. Like, it's really insane to think of it. It's just, who would have ever thought Yeat and J. Cole would be in competition together? And then to think that Yeat and Drake have a song together, it's literally insane. But this new 2021 wave is here, and it's here to stay. We've seen who the big dogs are: Yeat, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and they're making huge waves and they're competing with mainstream talent. And it's kind of safe to say that new wave has kind of taken over, right? Because we got Yeat, who's competing with J. Cole for a #1 spot. He beats out J. Cole for a #1 spot. Then we got Ken Carson selling almost 50K. Who would have ever thought Ken would be selling 50K? What impressed me was Lone selling 30K, and me going into a Great Chaos, I was like, bro, I don't think Ken's passing 30K, bro. I don't think he could do it. I was aiming more so 20 to 25, 20. In my opinion, my prediction was 22 max. 22 max is what Ken would sell. And to think that he's selling 45K first week is nuts. And then on top of that, he was in competition with Offset. The first couple of days, he was streaming more than Offset, but it came out that Offset's about to sell like 85, I guess. But it's crazy, bro, to think that these guys are in the same competition as household names such as J. Cole, Offset, a member of the Migos. Offset is a member of the Migos, right? The Migos are probably one of the biggest rap groups of all time, especially in our modern generation. They probably have a diamond song with Bad and Bougie. And to think that Ken Carson and Offset are in the same competition, competing against each other, is nuts. People can't deny it now. I know a lot of people were hating on Yeat when he was coming up, Ken when he was coming up, all this whole new wave that was coming up back in 2021. And then look at them now. Like, it kind of reminds me of that Ebro and Uzi clip where Ebro was trying to low bro Uzi, and Uzi's like, I'm here to stay, bro. You're gonna see. I'm gonna be relevant for a long time. And all the old heads were like, nah, no way Uzi's doing that. Fast forward a couple years later, he's the biggest rapper on earth. Now it's kind of like the butterfly effect with that new wave. It's like the Yeats, the Kens, they're in the same competition. It's crazy just to think. You got to give them respect. Like people say, it's kind of corny. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, bro. And the numbers are here. The numbers do not lie. Yeat, Ken, Lone, they're putting up big boy numbers. They're putting up real deal numbers. And it's just crazy to have them in the same competition, like I said, as household names. Who would have ever predicted that, that Teen X kid running around on stage, front, back, would be in the same competition as Offset? Who would have thought Yeat and how he came up everybody was hating on him. Everybody was saying he sounded like X, Y, Z, Cardi clone, Thug clone, Uzi clone, etc. To think that he's in competition with J. Cole is crazy. And like I said, you know, Yeat and Ken still have years to prove. They have to last like Offset and J. Cole have. They've been in the game like what, 10 to 15 years. You know, Ken and Yeat have a long way to go. But to think that they're at this high of a high in this early span of their career, only really essentially 2 years in of them being pretty popular, it's crazy to see. And the future is very exciting for these. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for this new wave. But I just wanted to make a quick video on this, just like, you know, this whole new wave of rap is taking over the mainstream, bro. It's really crazy to see. I know a lot of people are salty, like, yo, bro, why does Yeat have a song with Drake? Why did Drake post Ken Carson? He's gonna ruin my GOAT. And I feel you, I understand, bro. Me personally, like, it sounds bad, but I would much rather gatekeep, bro. I'm a fan of gatekeeping. That's me. But like, bro, you gotta let them grow, and they're doing their thing. We've seen what Yeat and all of them have done. It's crazy to see. The future is even crazier. I'm excited to see, you know, what next project holds for Ken. What is he gonna sell in his next project? What is Yeat gonna sell as his next project? That's the big case, because he sold 54 with his album back in February, and now he has a song with Drake, a #1 song in the world. He's as relevant as he's ever been. He's been on the highest of the high right now. Let's see what Yeat's pulling up with this next album. But I'm excited to see what Yeat's numbers are, what Ken's next project are. The Antagonist tour is gonna be crazy. I'm just excited to see what the future holds for this new wave of rap. But if you guys liked the video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Money May, RZ, and I'm out. Thank you guys.